Can you use less to gain more? Everyone wants greater productivity, money and satisfaction in exchange for reduced stress, clutter and distractions. Today we're summarizing The One Thing by Gary Keller and Papasan, which has changed many people's lives. This one is for you if you want to increase your productivity and accomplish more with less. Now let's get going. Wait till the very end to find out Gary Keller's best job advice. Now, The One Thing centers on the notion that concentrating on one item at a time yields exceptional outcomes. The authors contend that focusing on only one crucial endeavor, or your one thing, will lead to success, and that multitasking is a fiction. The One Thing shares 4 key principles to enhance your productivity. Let's delve into each one of them. Firstly, we have the focusing question. This principle encourages us to ask ourselves, what's the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else will be easier or unnecessary? It's about pinpointing the most important task that will make other tasks redundant or simpler to tackle. Next up is the Pareto principle, or the 80-20 rule. It suggests that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. In the context of the one thing, it means focusing on that crucial 20% to maximize your outcomes. The third principle is time blocking. This is the practice of setting aside a block of time for a specific task or activity. It's about dedicating time to your one thing, and avoiding distractions during that period. Lastly, we have the domino effect. This principle draws on the idea that a small action can set off a chain reaction of larger events. In terms of productivity, it's about understanding how one focused effort can lead to significant results over time. These principles, when applied, can be game changers in our quest for productivity. What practical uses can you make of these ideas in your life? Determine what your one thing is first. Divide it into manageable tasks, and give it top priority on your to-do list. Regularly use the focusing question to help you make decisions and make sure you're keeping on course. Recall that quantity is not as important as quality. But is the one thing really as effective as it claims to be? Well, many readers have found it to be a game changer, praising its practical approach to productivity and focus. They say it has helped them streamline their goals and drastically improve their time management. However, a few critics argue that it may oversimplify complex tasks and situations, and that it's not one size fits all. Like any other tool, the effectiveness of the one thing depends on how we use it. Now, you might be wondering how much time you need to invest in this book. Well, on average, it takes about 6 to 8 hours to read The One Thing. But remember, the potential boost in productivity makes it a worthy investment. Time spent learning to be more productive is never wasted. And that concludes our brief summary of Gary Keller and Papasan's The One Thing. This book is a must-read if you want to focus on what really matters and achieve remarkable outcomes. Here is Gary Keller's best career advice. Make yourself indispensable, he advises. Discover your one thing, link it to the one thing of your business, and become unique. Workers who try to be proficient in every area but never truly grasp anything are easily replaced. You'll finally accomplish the most when you pinpoint a need. Make it your one thing, and tenaciously adhere to it. You'll be unique because you've perfected just one thing, by the way. Gary, that sounds like really wise advice. If you've read The One Thing, please leave a comment below with your thoughts. If you enjoyed watching this video, you should also see our summary of the best-selling book Atomic Habits by James Clear. Just click the video's thumbnail at the end of this video. Stay concentrated on your one thing till the next time. Happy reading.